Hi friends, my name is Victoria and I'm a mindful movement teacher. Today I'll be guiding you through an hour-long complete Vinyasa yoga flow that is going to include everything from sun salutations to standing postures, balancing postures, forward bends, back bends, inversions, a little bit of everything. This is going to be more of a moving meditation flow. So we're going to hold each pose for approximately 5 cycles of breath. I'll state if it's different or not. And I won't be giving many alignment cues. So this is going to be a more silent practice. You can feel free to play any kind of music that you like in the background. I won't really be talking much in the video. There is another video where I give breath counts if you're interested in that. But for this one, I won't even be counting down the breath cycles. It's going to be completely up to you. Take it as you'd like. Always, feel free to take whatever you need, drop whatever you don't. This is going to be completely centered on your breath. So as we move today, I want you to focus on the intake and the outtake of your breath. We'll start with an extended child's pose here. Bring your knees about as wide as your mat and then walk your arms forward. Just start to settle in this shape here. As you begin to find stillness in your body, stillness in your mind, noticing whatever you brought with you to your mat today, whether that is physical, emotional, mental, and let it all go. Put it on pause for now. Start to take a deep expansive breath in, fill up through your belly, your ribcage, the back of your spine. And an open mouth exhale, let it all go as you sink down towards the floor. Take another deep expansive inhale, fill up all the way to the top. And a deep exhale, release. And just continue to breathe here as you let the floor support you. Spread all 10 fingers wide. Let your hips sink back towards your heels as you lengthen through your side body. And stay for about 3 more cycles of breath. On your next inhale, shift up to your tabletop position. Find your flat back here. And we'll start to warm up our spine. Inhale, cow pose. Lift your tailbone, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. And continue to take your cat and cows here at your own pace. Maybe you start to invite gentle movement into your body. And take about 2 more rounds here. When you're ready, find your neutral tabletop. Inhale, plank pose. Step your feet back behind you. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Begin to settle into the shape. Maybe you pedal into your feet, sway your hips side to side, shake your head side to side as you press into your hands to elongate through your spine. And stay for 1 more breath. Begin to find stillness, and when you're ready, start to take baby steps to the top edge of your mat. Find Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend halfway, release your head and neck down. And again, settle into the shape. Maybe you grab for opposite elbows, sway side to side, shake your head yes, no. Take whatever you need here. If you grab for opposite elbows, switch your grip, balance yourself out. And when you're ready, release your hands back to the mat. Keep your feet hips width distance. Slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Let your head and neck stack all the way to the top at the end. And when you're ready, again, take whatever tiny movements you'd like. Maybe you roll your shoulders back and forth. Maybe you shake your wrists, shake your hips, take whatever you need. And when you're ready, start in mountain pose Tadasana. We'll take about 3 sun salutation A here. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach overhead. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Stay for 5 cycles of breath. Lift your heels, soften your knees. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, stand tall, reach high. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, let it go. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. You can always take a low cobra or skip it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 cycles of breath. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Find the top of your mat, gaze forward. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana, arms by your sides. We'll do one more Surya Namaskara. Inhale, up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, release. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, gaze forward. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, 5 cycles of breath. Start to find the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, fingertips up. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain. We'll move on to Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Take your time, stay with your breath. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1, right foot forward. Drop your left heel, reach high. Exhale, Chaturanga, flow. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, left side. Inhale, Warrior 1, left foot forward. Drop your right heel, reach overhead. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing, 5 cycles of breath. Soften your knees, bend your knees. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, chair pose, hips back, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze forward. Exhale, flow. Again, always an option to skip it. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing warrior one. Right foot forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, warrior one. Left side this time. Reach up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 cycles of breath. Lift your heels, soften your knees. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, let it go. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana, arms by your sides. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. Hands to your hips. Inhale, reach the crown of your head up to the ceiling, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Wrap your peace fingers on your big toes for yogi toe lock. We'll find Padangustasana. From here, bend your knees. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, gaze forward. Exhale, release your head and neck. Bend your elbows out and breathe. 5 cycles of breath. Release your yogi toe lock. Gaze forward. Now bring your hands under your feet. Fingers face you, palms face up. Bend your knees. Inhale, flat back, gaze forward. Exhale, let it go. Parahastasana this time. Shift your weight to the ball-mons of your feet and breathe. Walk your fingertips forward. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Send your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Ground your back heel. Inhale, warrior 2. Virabhadrasana, open your arms up. Stay on the exhale. Inhale, extend your right leg forward. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Reach forward, 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 and let it go. Lift through your top arm here for 5 cycles of breath. Move your block if you used it on your next inhale. Ground through your back heel. Lift yourself up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, exalt. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, right leg lifts once more. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Ground your back heel. Inhale, warrior 2, open up. Stay on the exhale. Stay for 4 more cycles of breath. On your next inhale, reverse warrior, exalt, reach high. Exhale, flow with your vinyasa. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, 5 cycles of breath. We'll do all of that on the left side. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge, step it through, ground your back heel. Inhale, warrior 2, spiral your arms open. Stay on the exhale. Inhale, extend your left leg. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach down, reach up. For 5 cycles of breath here. If you used your block, move it out of the way. Ground through your back heel. Inhale, lift your torso up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts this time. Exhale, low lunge, step it through, ground your back heel. Inhale, warrior 2. And stay on the exhale, 4 more cycles of breath here. On your next inhale, exalt, reverse warrior. Exhale, flow. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, 5 cycles of breath. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, right leg lifts up. Exhale, low lunge, step it through, ground your back heel. We'll come onto side angle, so use your block if you need it. Inhale, extended side angle, reach your left arm up and over. Stay on the exhale, 4 more cycles of breath on your own. One more inhale. Exhale, low lunge, frame your right foot, lift your left heel. Press down into your left hand. Inhale, side plank on your left side. Reach your right arm up. Stay on the exhale. 2 more cycles of breath here. One more inhale. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Ground your back heel. Inhale, warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Stay on the exhale. 5 cycles of breath total. One more inhale. Exhale, flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 cycles of breath. We'll do that on the left side. Inhale, three-legged down dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Ground your back heel, set up your props if you need them for side angle. Inhale, extended side angle, right arm reaches up and over. Settle on the exhale, stay for 4 more. One more, inhale. Exhale, low lunge, frame your left foot, lift your right heel. Press down through your right hand, inhale, side plank on your right side this time. Stay on the exhale, 2 more breath here. One more inhale. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, 5 breaths here. Lift your heels, soften your knees. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, stand tall, reach overhead. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. We'll move on to our balancing postures here. Bring your feet hips width distance apart, hands to your hips. Lift all 10 toes wide and then press each one down one by one individually. Inhale, lift your right knee up towards your chest. Exhale, tree pose, Vrikshasana. Bring the sole of your right foot anywhere on the inside of your left leg. Avoid the knee area, hands to heart center. Stay for 5 cycles of breath. Bring your hands back to heart center if they're not there already. Inhale, bring your knee back to center. Exhale, release, let it go. We'll do that on the left leg, hands to hips. Inhale, lift your left knee up to your chest. Exhale, Vrikshasana, tree pose. 5 cycles of breath here. Bring your hands to heart center if you haven't already. Inhale, knee back to center. Exhale, let it go. We'll move on to Uddita Hasta Parangustasana, or extended hand to big toe pose. Root down through your left heel. Inhale, hug your right knee in towards your chest. Exhale, find your bind. So you can either do your yogi toe lock, wrap your peace fingers around your big toe, use a strap, or grab the sole of your foot. And then find whatever variation of this shape feels good in your body. Hold for 5. Inhale, bring your knee back to center. Exhale, release, let it go. We'll do that on the other side. Inhale, hug your left knee in towards your chest. Exhale to find your bind. Again, take whatever works for you and stay for 5 cycles of breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale, let it go. We'll finish a couple more standing postures here before we come down onto our mat. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up. Exhale, Tadasana, Uttanasana, let it go. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, option to flow, option to skip it and meet me in down dog. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, three-legged down dog, right leg lifts. Hold for 3 cycles of breath here. One more inhale, maybe you lift 1 inch higher. Exhale, low lunge, gently step it through. Inhale, high crescent, reach your fingertips overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hinge your torso forward, crown of your head reaches forward. Exhale, twist, hook your left elbow outside of your right knee and hold for 5. Inhale, high crescent, reach overhead. Exhale, low lunge, frame your right foot. Inhale, three-legged down dog, kick your right leg high. Exhale, walk your hands to the back to frame your left foot. Hold standing split for 3 cycles of breath. On your next inhale, three-legged down dog, walk your hands forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, or rather, inhale, low lunge, step your right foot in between your hands. From here, bring your left heel forward a couple inches, extend your right leg. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, gaze forward. Exhale, pyramid pose, hinge your torso over your right leg, 5 cycles of breath. Inhale, low lunge, bend your front knee, lift your left heel. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa, step back and lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 5 cycles of breath. We'll do all of that on the left side. Inhale, three-legged down dog, lift your left leg and hold for 3 rounds. One more inhale, maybe lift 1 inch higher. Exhale, low lunge, gently step it through. Inhale, high crescent, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hinge forward, lengthen. Exhale, twist, hook your right elbow outside of your left knee this time. Hold for 5. Inhale, back to center, high crescent, reach high. Exhale, low lunge, frame your left leg. Inhale, three-legged down dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, walk your hands to the back to frame your right foot, standing split. Hold for 3. And walk your hands forward. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge, gently step it through. Inhale, extend your left leg. Bring your right heel a couple inches forward to ground it. And then exhale, let it all go. Pyramid pose, hold for 5. Inhale, low lunge, bend your front knee, lift your back heel. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Stay for 5 cycles of breath. One more inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Drop your knees to the mat. And then cross your ankles under your seat. Bring the soles of your feet out in front of you on the mat. We'll find Navasana boat pose. So whatever variation you'd like on the inhale, lift your legs up. Settle on the exhale and hold for 4 more cycles of breath. Puff up through your chest, chin away from your chest. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Plant the soles of your feet down to the mat. We'll move on to our forward bends. Extend your right leg out in front of you. Bring the sole of your left foot to the inner thigh. We'll find Janusirsasana, head to knee pose. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, hinge and hold for 5. When you're ready, slowly come back to center, switch your legs out. Extend your left leg, sole of your right foot on the inner thigh. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge and hold for 5. When you're ready, back to center. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Extend your legs out in front of you. This time we'll hold for 10 cycles of breath. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, hinge and hold for 10. Slow down your breath. When you're ready, slowly come back to center. Bound angle pose, Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together to touch, knees wide. Grab the inside edges of your feet. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, hinge forward. 5 cycles here. And then slowly come back to center. Cross your ankles under your seat. Find your downward facing dog. Once you're in your downward facing dog, inhale, 3-legged down dog, reach your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, gently step it through. Bring your left knee to the outside of your right foot. So we'll find our seated twist here. Right sole of the foot is right next to your left knee, left heel right next to your right hip. Inhale, reach your fingertips up to the ceiling. Exhale, twist to the right. And hold for 5. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist, gently peek over your left shoulder. Inhale back to center, and then exhale for pigeon pose. Keep your left shin on the floor, swing your right leg back behind you. Flex your left foot, right heel directly behind your right hip. Inhale to lengthen through your spine. Exhale, pigeon pose. Find your variation and hold for 5. When you're ready, bring your hands back to the mat to lift your torso up. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, send your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, gently step it through. This time, bring your right knee to the outside of your left foot here. So right heel to the outside of your left hip, left sole of your foot next to your right knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left this time. Hold for 5. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist, gently peek behind your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, pigeon pose. Swing your left leg back behind you this time. Right shin parallel to the short edge of your mat. Inhale to lengthen through your spine. Exhale, release. Head to the mat or forearms to blocks. Hold for 5. And when you're ready, bring your hands back to the mat to lift your torso up. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, down dog, drop your right foot, pedal at your feet. Just stay here for a moment. And then when you're ready, find your tabletop position. Cross your ankles under your seat. We'll neutralize our spine before we move on to our back bends. So we'll find reverse tabletop. Bring your feet hips width distance out in front of you. Hands about 6 inches behind your seat. Fingertips face the back. On your next inhale, pressing down through your hands, press down through your heels, lift your hips up, and hold for 5. One more inhale. Exhale, release, let it go. Cross your ankles under your seat, jump or step back to your high plank, and from your high plank, lower all the way down to the mat. Keep your hands right under your shoulders here, elbows tucked in by your rib cage. Option to keep your feet together or hips width distance apart if you have a tender lower back. On your next inhale, low cobra bhujangasana, and lift your heart space, press down the tops of your feet, hold for 5. One more inhale. And then exhale, let it go. Bring your arms next to your sides. And then bring your right cheek to the mat. Just rest for a breath or 2. And then when you're ready, bring your chin back to the mat. We'll find low cluster salabasana. Option to keep your arms next to your sides or interlace them behind you. Inhale, lift your heart space, lift your feet, and hold for 5. One more inhale. Exhale, release, left cheek to the mat this time. Just rest for one more breath here. Our next back bend will be bow pose. If that is not in your practice today, if that's not something that you feel like doing on your mat in this moment, you can always use low cobra or locust pose. If you're taking bow pose, bring your chin back to your chest, bend your knees behind you, inhale, reach up, grab your ankles and lift everything up. Hold for 5. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Make a tiny pillow with your hands at the top of your mat. Let your forehead rest down on that pillow and breathe here. When you're ready, bring your hands back under your shoulders to lift yourself back up. We'll come onto our backs now. So cross your ankles under your seat. Gently find your way onto your back. Bring your feet about hips width distance out in front of you. Make sure that you can graze your heels with your fingertips. We'll find bridge pose here. So palms down to the mat. Inhale, lift your hips, press down through your heels. Settle on the exhale. Find your bind behind you if you'd like. Hold for 5. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Let it go here. Rest for about a breath or 2. Our next back bend is wheel pose. Again, if that's not something that is in your journey today, you can always just take bridge again. If you're taking wheel, bring your hands by your ears, fingertips face forward. Bring your elbows in towards each other. Inhale, lift your lower back, middle back, upper back, head. Hold for 5. One more inhale. And then exhale to gently release. You have the option to take wheel again if you'd like. Again, take 5 cycles of breath for wheel. Or if you'd like to neutralize your spine, bring your feet about mat's width distance, knees knock in towards each other. If you're taking wheel, take that now. If you are in wheel, start to plan your descent. And then find your neutralizer here. Feet mat's width distance, knees knock in. Stay for 3. And then from here, heel to your feet, hips width distance. Cup your knees with your hands. Let your feet hang out in front of you. So your knees will naturally stack on top of your hips. Arms are extended. Another spine neutralizer here. Hold for 3. And then hug your knees in towards your chest. Make tiny circles or rock side to side. Massage your upper back, middle back, lower back. Stay here for about 3 cycles of breath. And find happy baby back to center. Snake your arms in between your knees. Grab the blades of your feet. Hold your happy baby for 5. And take whatever you need. And then from here, drop the soles of your feet down to your mat. If you'd like to play around with inversions, this is the perfect moment for that. You can take your handstand, forearm stand, headstand, shoulder stand, whatever you'd like. Take about 5, 10, maybe even more, as long as you need it. Pause the video, work on that, and then when you're ready, we'll come back onto our mats again, or onto our back. So once you're on your back, we'll just find a nice supine bound angle. Soles of your feet together to touch, knees out wide. Option to rest your hands on your body or out to your sides. Just hold for 5 cycles of breath. And you can stay here for however long you need to. If you like to start to set up into Shavasana, let your legs splay out, let your arms splay out. Release any tension in between your eyebrows and your jaw. Maybe you flutter your lips. Maybe you drop your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Relax your shoulders. Relax your belly. Relax your lower back. Let your toes come out to the sides. Let the floor support your weight here. And just stay in your Shavasana for however long you need. We'll stay here for about 2 or 3 minutes, but feel free to pause the video or end it now and just stay in Shavasana. When you're ready to come out of your Shavasana, deepen your next inhale. Then your next exhale. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, rock your head side to side. Massage the nape of your neck. And then bring your arms overhead. Find a nice full body stretch, waking up for the second time today. And gently roll onto either side. Find fetal position here. Hold for about a breath or two. And when you're ready, use your top hand to gently press yourself up. Find your easy seat here. Taking any pranayama exercises that you need. Friends, as always, thank you so much for practicing with me, for trusting me with your practice. Until next time, thank you.